Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamo Alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to Star Academy. Subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, like, comment, and share. Today in this lesson, we are going to study simile. Simile is a great tool to use in creative language and are fun to come up with. They not only make what you are writing or saying more interesting, but they can often deceive the reader as well. A simile is a figure of speech that compares two different things in an interesting way. A simile uses the words like or as to draw a comparison. A simile is different from a simple comparison in that it usually compares two unrelated things. Similes find or perhaps create similarities in typically different things. In fact, there may be no real similarity between the things compared. The word simile has been derived from Latin word similes, which means like and likeness. A simile is a comparison between two objects using the words like or as. It consists in placing two different objects side by side and comparing them with respect to some quality common in them. Simile allows reader to relate the feelings of a writer or a poet to their personal experiences. A simile is a figure of speech that makes a comparison showing similarities between two different things. A simile draws resemblance with the help of word like or as. Therefore, it is a direct comparison. The use of simile make it easier for readers to understand the subject matter of a literary text. Let us study importance of using simile. Simile add depth to writing. Simile can make our language more descriptive and enjoyable. Writers, poets, and songwriters make use of similes often to add depth and emphasize what they are trying to convey to the reader or listener. Similes can be funny, serious, mean, or creative. Figurative language is an excellent way to add interest and imagery to your writing. Here are some points about the importance of similes. Pause the video and study them. Let's move forward. Using similes attracts attention and appeals directly to the senses of listener or readers, encouraging their imagination to understand what is being communicated. Also, it brings rhythm, lifelike quality in our daily speech and the characters of fiction or poetry. Similes are abundant in poetry, fiction, and even song lyrics. Simile can also sometimes be used to show a comparison, though with a conclusion that these two things really are unlike or even at odds with each other. This can either be a negative simile, which might come in the form of A is not like B, or an ironic simile, which communicates the opposite of what is expected at the beginning of the statement. For example, the famous feminist quote, "A woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle," ultimately conclude that a woman has no need for a man. Examples of simile in everyday speech. Using simile in story, poem, song, or even an academic project can help engage your reader and make your writing a lot more fun. Let us consider example number 1. He is as thin as a rail. There can be no real similarity between a man and a rail, but describing a man as thin as a rail evokes the images of a remarkably thin man as a rail is a very thin pole. Example number 2. She moved like a deer. In this case, the comparison is much closer. A deer and a person are at least both living creatures, but they are still different enough for it to be a simile. After all, she literally moved just like a deer. Example number 3. Miriam smiles like a sun. Here, the comparison is made between the smile of Miriam and sun. He is as busy as bee. When you are saying someone is much busy, then we use it. It means he is working hard, as bees are known to be extremely busy. Consider more examples. Study some more examples of similes. Examples of simile in literature. Simile introduces vividness into what we say. Authors and poets utilize simile to convey their sentiments and thoughts through vivid word pictures. Similes are used in literature to make writing more vivid and powerful. Read these lines and find similes. This passage uses two similes, as still as a mouse and thumping like a drum. Example of simile in Romeo and Juliet. Romeo makes the following comparison about love. Now you can see them. Things is day, Iver is tall is they, feet like water lilies. These are the examples. Here, Robert Burns uses a simile to describe the beauty of his beloved. He says that his love is a fresh red rose that blossoms in the spring. Thanks for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Take care and goodbye.